I've had less headaches.
And that's how it is. My bad. But that's how it is too. Like when you show up, like that's how I said when two people show up like to the grave group, it's usually two people show up wearing the same type of fits and shit, you know, like matching out. And you could obviously tell, oh, they've planned out what they really want to do, or they have a similar taste. Maybe like they're gonna dip out from the group, you know?
Yeah, like for sure, like we're gonna do this shit at 3 a.m. But they're wearing base nectar shit, and base nectar's at 3, so it's like, okay,
they're dipping.
They for sure at 3 they on a mission. And going back to the whole example, like where I said like waiting hours to maybe like be in a line and take a picture, like people's priorities are different at a rave, you know? Like I've noticed that. Like for me, in that case, hey, you guys want to take this picture? You guys want to wait an hour or two for this? That's on y'all. Personally, there's a set that I'm gonna catch. That means I have to separate from the group, and I'm gonna do that because I've like, again, like when you go to a festival, you deserve the right to do what you want to do.
You want to do an experiment? I think this would be a really fun experiment.
Okay.
Something we actually have to go out and do. Let's go to a festival, get our tickets, not look at the lineup, not look at when anyone's playing, just show up and just experience. Just do shit we want to do, go, and whatever we vibe to is where we stay. We have no objective, so we have to go where the vibes are. You feel me?
Yeah, like that's new timers type shit.
Like it's not even that we're new timers. It's we're gonna hear some shit and be like,
oh, this is the move.
Oh, this is the vibe.
This is the move.
Yeah, and it's not even we have to stick to an agenda. There's
no agenda. Yeah,
the vibe is the agenda.
Yeah, and I've always gotten the vibes of more freedom and liberty in pairs than I have in big groups.
But like,
I feel more. Yeah,
no, but it's just like even like I said, just not knowing anyone's time slot, not knowing who's doing the first, second, third, and then going to say like, all right, well, let's do all the rides. And do the rides, and then whatever sets pull you. Oh shit, who's this? And you're like, oh fuck, this is such and such. And I think that would be a really cool way to experience a festival. You know, not
especially us.
Knowing. Yeah, just because like sometimes I'll look at this shit and I'll be like,
same people playing again, or same shit.
And maybe like you'll have like a negative impact on me sometimes, like inadvertently. Like I don't want it to, but it does. I'll look at these lineups and be like, damn, I don't even know like what they're gonna even be playing. So I'll just overlook the name because I don't know it.
Not familiar.
So I'd rather just judge it by ear than by eyes. You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like it's the best way to do it, anyways, right?
Yeah. That's the best way to do it. With music.
I say we do that. Yeah, I'm down to do that for one of these festivals. We're just gonna book a ticket, not know anything, and just see what happens. Sounds fun.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool to experience it in that view, to see what the fuck we get into. Like no fucking agenda whatsoever.
I feel like that's.
I don't know what's playing today.
I'm excited.
I don't know what's playing right now.
Who is this DJ? And then having to like socialize, like, hey, who's like, if you don't know if the visuals, don't notice the visuals or something, you have to like, you have to hit someone and be like, there. Hey, we can't
download the Insomniac app, bro. We can't, like, not at all.
I said we don't need our phones, or we need a watch. That's all we need. We need a watch. Watch in our mouths. That's all we need. Pause. We just need a watch. What? We just need a watch and be able to communicate. And that's it.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Not even text. Like, look, bro, you have a watch? Okay. I know you want to stay here. I'm going to go dip out for 45 minutes at this time. Let's meet back right here. That's all we want to do. That's it. That's all I want to, that's the only way I want to have communication with people. I think that would be a dope way to experience a festival, bro. Like, that's legit going off of just vibes. Yeah. I'm down.
Yeah. I'm down. I feel like a lot, and then especially with groups specifically, like a lot of time it's agenda. Like this time we should be doing this. I think we should do this.
Should just go with a few people, like just invite a couple more people to come with us, like a solid group. But like I said, only watches, dog. Mm-hmm. Only fucking watches. So if we dipping out, and then we meet.
What about walkie-talkies? We ain't doing that?
I'm not gonna hear a walkie-talkie. I'm gonna have it in my string bag in the back, bro.
True.
I'm not gonna be holding on. That's just me.
Nah, I feel you.
Would be a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not, but yeah.
No, I mean, some people wouldn't hold it. I mean, some people aren't walkie-talkie people, you know?
Yeah, and some females don't like holding shit.
Facts. They just don't. Yeah, I've noticed that, bro.
They go with one designated person that holds the bag, and then they give it
or
to
it's a
them.
fucking pack that they got on them, bro.
Here,
That's really it.
I need my
Bro, and you know, I've noticed this too with the women that rave, the fanny packs that they wear, it's not necessarily big, bro. They'll be like the smallest
and
shit.
they pack that shit.
Yeah,
It's like,
bro. It's like, bro, how'd you fit a camera in there? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how? Like,
bro, they pull out their whole totem pole and shit.
bro, they're fucking switching their rave boots. Like, they pull out chanclas. Like, what the hell, bro? That shit's small.
Bro,
What the fuck? Fucking clown and shit. I don't know. But, busting some shit right there. I don't know, but yeah, dude, I have noticed that, bro. Mostly all the males are wearing backpacks and carrying the shit. I'm fucking just realizing this, bro.
there's just one designated.
Oh,
person,
shit,
bro,
dude.
that's holding this shit. Dog.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, you know what? I applaud. I mean, specifically women that rave. Like they're like when they dress out. A lot of times they're not wearing much. So when it gets very freezing, like I've gone to like certain raves where it gets freezing at night, and a lot of times like what a lot of people wear, they're not wearing much, and I'm just like fuck, like the dedication of the drip that they're wearing. It's like I don't give a fuck if my ass is freezing, or like I'm fucking like it's obvious that I'm shaking.
I'll
like,
get
I'm
warm
freezing,
when I
whatever.
go home, fam.
I that's dedication, bro, to the drip. Like for me, like I'm cool with just like a hoodie. Like I need to have some sort of clothing when it's freezing, but I applaud to those that like they wear not as much clothes when they rave, and then like they're walking back to their cars and it's chilly at night, and like even if it's hot too, even when it's hot, like people sometimes I feel like they overdress themselves, like they like double hooding up in like a 90, 100 degree, and like it's drip, you know, dedicated to the drip. It don't matter if they may be sweating or they obviously like maybe overheating and shit, but they stick into the drip, bro. The dedication, bro. Drip dedication, bro. That's where I'm going with this, bro. I'm just going with this, bro. Like
They dripped out.
oh yeah, bro. But to go back to everything, bro, that we've been talking about, yeah, I don't know where EDC might take this. It might just seem like they're gonna buy a lot more. They're gonna have a lot more space developed at the Speedway, and I'm only just saying this because
Let's hope so.
I know going to another place can just bring on another process that Pascal doesn't want. Like, oh, we need to map this shit out in a different area.
But I mean, that's evolution, dog.
That is true. That is true. But like evolution as in what? Like just more space, or it's just like in a different.
Be bigger, bro. It could be Disneyland, dog. Like, I don't know.
I mean,
don't know.
I feel like the Speedway
It's awesome.
has a lot of space to still get developed.
So what? There's two ways I believe this could go down, right? Like you can move and expand and make it bigger, or he could double down. And when I mean double down, I mean like really make each of these festivals that festival. If he makes each of these festivals like an EDC type festival, like it's like that much effort, which most of these are, you know, they're at that level. But if they're as like, no, we're going to this, and all of these are, I guess it's not really like I'd rather have 5 EDCs a year, different themed, than one big EDC. If you're catching what I'm saying,
Okay.
I'd rather you upgrade everywhere else, not just EDC. If you're not gonna expand EDC, you feel me?
I'm glad you brought this up because what can you say? Like, what if EDC did not just 1 week, 2 weeks, to just like spacing out like the capacity? Because the only reason for expansion is to the point where it gets
I
over
understand
capacity,
that, but
right?
I don't like how Coachella does that. I think that shit gets weird. They do 2 different weekends and shit like that.
Right. But like, okay, so let's talk about why Coachella does 2 weekends.
I don't
Like,
know.
what is it because of?
I know they only did 1 at first, and then they did 2 to maximize. I'm pretty sure it was to maximize all the people that they could have. But I don't like that there's that week that you're just like, oh, are you gonna go to Coachella? Like, oh, I already went, and I don't like that. It's weird, bro. Like,
I
so
see
I
what you're
wouldn't
saying.
want that for an EDC. I like the whole
Okay.
3-day experience, bro. I like that concept. Just develop more on that concept, But if you could like develop the escaped, like just double down on everything. If you could double down on Beyond, double down on all that shit, I wouldn't be too mad at not expanding.
I feel you.
But I mean, that means you just got to do like some spectacular next level. Bro, I want to see some 2022 shit, bro. Like, you feel me? I don't want to see like,
We're supposed to already
I
have
don't want to
flying
see no
cars.
2020 shit, fam. We're not in 2020 no more. You
Nah,
feel me?
we're moving.
Maybe I'm asking too much, but I mean, fuck it. I want to see some Hunger Games type shit. Not to the extent of people killing people, but to the way that they berated all that shit. That's what I want, bro.
Right. Okay.
Imagine.
Raver games, homie.
Coming soon. Lose the tempo carbureted.
I got you though. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, if they were to have, I mean, and that's the thing too. They do have several EDCs throughout the year, but it's in different locations.
And they're not as big as EDC Las Vegas.
Nah, they claim to be, but
They're
they
not.
ain't.
They're not.
They ain't.
They're maybe as in terms of mass of people that show up, maybe they're probably the same. But in terms of production level, production scale, and all that, definitely not.
No, and I even hear it from other people too. Like when they tell me like, oh, like I have a Florida friend. He's like, oh yeah, our EDC Las Vegas
EDC
is EDC Orlando. Yeah, so they know. I think a lot of them know too. Like, oh yeah, that shit ain't Las Vegas because it was always
still
been,
go to Vegas.
It was and Vegas was the first, I guess,
LA.
branch.
Coliseum.
Oh yeah. LA, and then I went to Nevada, and then that's when they started doing. I forgot what was next. I think
Chicago
that was
or New York, one of those, and then Orlando, and then Mexico, and then Japan. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, fucking, they're hitting everything, bro.
Yeah, it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy doing business overseas.
It's different,
like in different
rules,
country, different mobs, bro. Different mob. And what does EDC bring, dog?
Money.
And what else does EDC bring, dog?
Money. What do they bring, bro?
Drugs.
Oh, okay. The party favors. True. Oh, true.
And once people know that type of shit is coming in, like then you're moving into that type of business. You feel me?
Hey, if you want to have a festival here, I'm gonna need you to push some shit. And
shit's getting pushed.
We hear about it. Yep. We see it.
So it's all sticky situations, like
Damn.
all that shit. Crazy, huh? To think about like negotiating overseas and all that other shit.
I wouldn't doubt if it's happening, bro.
No doubt, man.
No doubt. I was like really heavily invested in a show where it's like this dude has a nightclub. Different, I guess, different scale, but like dude has a nightclub and like it's like plays like EDM, like typical mainstream shit. And there's a scene where like he gets in touch with somebody and then that person ends up becoming like having something like against him and using it as leverage. And then now he has to, and the guy ends up becoming a mob and he starts telling the club owner like, yeah, you need to start like pushing my shit because I guess like his club like branched out to another city. So now it was like, hey, bro, like you're gonna be doing this shit here. Like you're gonna have to start like
doing this shit first.
Whatever the demand is, giving me a cut or pushing my shit.
Like some cartel shit, dog.
Yeah. So damn, I wouldn't be surprised if Pascal has
shit happens.
Encounter, dude, because he's doing business outside of the United States, bro. Dude, even the United States can have their own little fucking mob, bro, going, bro. Even the government seems to be doing mall-like things nowadays. So yeah, it must be crazy, bro. I mean, fuck, Pascal, dude.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Totally off topic, but we touched on it earlier. Last night. All right. That shit was popping, right? That shit was popping. And you know what even got me? That was like, damn, Low End's rooftop party is popping. Is when you go downstairs to their downstairs venue and ain't shit going on downstairs. And
People
I
keep
was
telling.
like,
I wasn't
oh,
going. I wasn't going down there a lot. And
I was like, what the? Bro, there was no one down there.
people kept telling me that, hey, bro, there was nobody
Nobody down there.
I was talking to Computer Love, and I was telling him how it went. And he was like, oh, well, yeah, I don't know. Seems like everybody was up here.
Everyone that showed up, bro, literally showed up for the low end shit. That shit was fire. You guys' set that you threw down, yours and animals. That shit was fire. Y'all fucking dipped into everything, bro. All EDM genres are hit during that set.
Oh, thanks, bro. It was cool to do that with Animal. Yeah, it's been cool. I've been a lot more open in back to back sets, for sure. Because I feel like these past couple years, I was just always want to do solo sets, but I'm liking to start opening up and like having that like connection, especially like when me and you did that back to back at the Hideaway, and then also like brought up Monada. Like it's just like I enjoyed. That's like just certain vibes that you don't get from a solo performance that you get when you feed off of somebody. Like it's a different energy. Yeah, you can recognize it, and I've been more open for sure. Like being like, yeah, dude, let's do back to back because yeah, there's just like a lot of the energy that I get from it. Like I see why a lot of people like are more open and back to backs. Some aren't, and I was like that person a couple of years back, but now for sure, like way more open for back to back sets because there's like there's just certain energies that like I don't know, I just like, especially like the chemistry. Sometimes like it just be like pops off a lot of times.
It's cool to see though that all that shit happened. It went down on Thursday night, and so I went out. I left and went to go like drink with the homies that showed up. Shout out Ivan, Alex, and fuck, I'm mad. I can't remember his name. Oh, Corey Bones, man. What you mean?
Yeah, Corey Bones showed up, dude. Everyone pulled up.
So we dipped out, went to go take shots in like the area where they parked at and whatnot. But so we legit walked down pretty much all the fucking the bars and shit, right? All the not clubs, bars, whatever, right? And saw what was popping. Bam. Nothing like what was going on that rooftop was going down anywhere else on that street on a Thursday.
Yeah, real talk.
Worthington's was I
was about to say Worthington's had an EDM thing going on.
Not really,
but it wasn't. It
was more Latin based shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when we walked past, it wasn't EDM. It was all Latin.
All right, I got you.
And then DTE was not popping, so I was like, "Damn, this rooftop." And like I said, the downstairs venue not popping. Everything that was popping was at the rooftop. Or you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Maybe what's that one that's across?
Our Vista.
Oh yeah, Our Vista.
That
was cool. But that's because that's its own niche scene.
They typically do the goth nights on Thursday nights, and they already have their own fucking thing for sure.
That's why that was cool. But like, it was a cool mix, I guess. If you wanted to go to like your Latin show or like your Latin club stuff, DTE and Worthington's were perfect. If you wanted to go to EDM shit, low ends, rooftop, that was the place to be for sure.
Yeah. Doing that rooftop last night, Jose and I were looking at everything. We're like, damn, dude, you know what? Like, we could for sure bring a lot of things into this rooftop. And that's when I was going. That's when I was thinking about like how festivals and not now it's just not pulling up to send checking it out. Like what more like in this space that we're given can we like add on to keep on instead of just the music doing a lot of that work of getting people engaged? Like what else can we get people being engaged in when like the music is not doing that? You feel me?
In terms of nightlife, I feel like at night, I don't know. I guess
it just depends. I feel like it just depends on the vibes, the audience, and like
the audience. What you built your audience to come for.
Yeah. There you go. And that could be different for a lot of other events.
But timing is also a big factor of like how shit plays out. So say like earlier, say maybe you now start the events at 3, but from 3 to like 6:37 is when you're doing like activities or some shit or whatever at that place or whatever it is, you know, and then at 6:37 is when it's transitioning into that nightlife club environment type shit, you know. So you're not only just doing nightlife shit, to like performance and like I said, activities,
and not only that too, that can even tie in or bring in people that normally wouldn't just show up for a set. Yeah, maybe
People
an
want
event. Yeah,
activities, bro.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. People, yeah. That's the key word. Activities.
And imagine having like EDM activities to do before the EDM show
Yeah, dude.
with your couple or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, people would do that shit. Like candy shop, like one area could be like the candy shop, and then shit like that.
Yeah, there could be another area, homeboy or homegirl, like they're willing to like demonstrate like a flow session with their gloves or something, like learn how to
EDM
glove
speed dating, dog.
EDM speed dating.
Rooftop speed dating.
Yeah,
dog.
EDM workshops from 6 to 8 or some shit.
Yeah.
Learn how to be a DJ in 5 minutes.
Oh, true. Just have the decks up there and just have people walk up, be like, all right, this is the play button. This is the sync button.
Yeah,
shit like
we'll have Mark there from 7 to 8 instructing. If you have any questions, he'll tell you pretty much. Or yeah. I was just thinking about all that shit last night. Like, okay, I feel like we got the sound right. I feel
Pin
like
the USB on the decks.
yeah, you see, people can already start getting into it, bro.
I'm dead.
I think sound's good. Lighting can definitely be. There's a lot of room for that. Yeah, lighting could be a room for that. And then like activity wise, that's just like we'll have to think about, what more we can add on to that.
And definitely fun, like cool activities that you would want to do with like you would
like somewhere else
down to like go out and be like, yeah, this is what I want to do on my Saturday night, Thursday night, an activity, and then enjoy a show, like that. Like, I guess this wouldn't be too good of an example. I was gonna say medieval times, but no, that's not what I'm getting at. But like, I see it like it's more engagement. I think it's more like personal engagement. I think that'd be cool. It's a cool idea.
Like just
for
like
shows at least.
Like just like a simple example could be like even just throwing like when you go to an arcade, they have like the basketball thing. Like just throwing something in there, like just in the fucking space, and like
true.
People just be fucking listening to EDM, but maybe they don't want to be dancing or they don't want to be immersive into the set that's playing. But they're a basketball fan maybe, or they're an arcade fan. They want to just like spend the time at the show. They still want to spend the time at the show. They don't want to leave the show, but they go to like maybe something like that, or if there's some more space, maybe have like a mechanical bull. I've played around with like this idea too, like I don't know if like having a mechanical bull like at a show, like people can be dancing. There's an area for people can wait in line for mechanical bull. I feel like
a mechanical bull brings a certain presence to what you're doing. I don't know if EDM showing mechanical bull is the move.
I'll tell you what, I have not seen an EDM like production company include that, like a mechanical bull. So like there's truth to it. Yeah, but there could be truth to it to where like maybe someone hasn't
mechanical
done it.
Owl. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Mechanical owl, a mechanical candy bracelet. Yeah, I don't know. yeah, but we hope to do another event there on the rooftop. I think we'll probably have one in 2 weeks. Not confirmed though, but I think that's what we like to do in 2 weeks. And then we have that show coming out, the bigger show where it'll be outside and inside. Kind of like on that Michael Sparks shit. It'll be July 9th on Saturday. Gonna be announcing the headliner sometime soon. I think this upcoming week we're gonna do it. But yeah, we already got that confirmed, the concert lounge. So keep an eye out for that. Also keep an eye out for I think it's gonna be Project Z. We're gonna be out there doing that, giving away some stuff. What was the idea so far? We got a plan. Like you had mentioned.
So it's gonna be like we're gonna almost tailgate, right?
There you go. Yeah.
So after you guys get out of the festival, I don't know if we'll be there beforehand or not. It depends if we want to, but for sure after, catch us in the parking lot. We'll have free food, free drinks for everyone, waters, just so y'all could go home with a win. And we'll give you our little QRC codes on the stuff we hand out. And if you want to support. If not, it is what it is. It's free stuff. You feel me? I don't know. Like,
I think it'll be Project Z, right?
I'm just tired of getting shoved like fucking hot dogs in my face and having to be like, damn, I gotta hurt my wallet again.
Cause they're not $5 no more, bro.
Bro, I just spent $400 on just beer, dog.
Hey, honestly, I'm a savage, bro.
And then
Whenever
you're
I'm
just like, you know what? Fuck it. What's $8? It's $8, and that's the inconvenient shit to me, bro. Like $8, dog. Like you're gonna give me 2 singles back? Are you shitting me? What the fuck am I gonna buy with 2 singles at EDC, fam?
man.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna take this home. Then what? I'm gonna take this to Camp EDC, and then what? What am I gonna do with this at Camp EDC, fam? Like you're not setting me up for success. You feel me? So we're gonna set y'all up for success. We ain't gonna charge you. We love y'all. You feel me?
Nah, I feel you.
Giving back to the community.
Yeah, so I believe it will be Project Z. We'll be pulling up. I think that's the next festival that's gonna be at the NOS, and it's closer to us.
If not, we're going to that one because we've said it. So Project Z will be there.
Yeah, that's the next one. Catch us in the parking lots, and we'll probably have our controller out too.
Yeah, so bring your USBs.
Yeah. Fucking all our guests that have been guests here at Lucid Temple, fucking pull up on us, bro.
True.
Fucking just pull up on it. We're gonna have the most lit fucking tailgate. We're not even gonna go in, bro. We're gonna have the most lit tailgate, most industry fucking tailgate of all time at the Project Z parking lots, and we'll let you know which lot because there's a couple lots. So we'll let you know beforehand which lot because we're gonna do that.
Or we
fam.
won't. If you see us, you see us, dog.
You never know.
We're gonna be like, how do you say it? Like a shooting. We're like a shooting star, dog. You see it, you get blessed. If not, so there's always next time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well,
What do you think about like giving away? I don't think we've talked about waters. What kind of food? Sandwiches? You want to do sandwiches or what?
I don't want to do anything we make. I want to make sure everything's packaged, just so it's not like a sketchy thing or anything. Ooh, hey, I got y'all. Hey, we love the community, dog. We love the community.
Okay,
we're gonna give out some maybe some sodas, maybe canned sodas, waters, Bro, you're leaving the festival, dog. You're leaving the festival. Someone gives you a nice, chilled, uncrustable, dog. How are you feeling? First bite.
Probably slapping.
We gonna have some Uncrustables for y'all, you feel me? So
you can't go wrong with Uncrustables.
You cannot go wrong with fucking Uncrustables.
And you know what,
dog.
bro? When I was in school, I remember they were giving that to us and
vegan.
Okay.
Right? Is that not vegan? Peanuts, jelly.
Peanut jelly, and then bread. I think vegans eat bread,
vegan.
right? Yeah, it's
I'm watching out for you.
Yeah, vegan friendly, It's
just
for
smacks,
sure,
bro.
Uncrustable.
It just fucking smacks. And some ruffles on the side or something. You feel me?
Yeah, we'll throw in some like
or look, we'll give you an option. I don't think because we want to be we want to give something to as many people. So you'll get to choose. You'll get a drink and then your choice between Uncrustables and chips. And if we don't have Uncrustables by the time y'all see us, motherfuckers love Uncrustables. You feel me?
Early birds get the worm, son.
I mean, do you really want to leave that early though, just for some Uncrustables?
The festival and shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, and you know what's funny? A lot of the late sets too are the sets that people want to see, like the headliners and shit. It's like, yeah, probably not. They're probably gonna kick in the festival. That's what I'm saying. For those that are planning on, or not planning, but end up leaving somewhere earlier than like end time, you might see us.
If you find us, you find us.
And if you don't, well,
better luck next time. We're gonna be like we're gonna be like that legend that you hear at festivals, like, oh, they come at night.
Yeah,
and,
but they never did. But they don't even go inside the raves, bro. They just pull up to the parking lots and just
and they bless you, and then they disappear like they were never there.
Yeah,
that's gonna be us, bro. Lose the tempo.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like La Llorona, like a myth. Yeah, los niños.
That's what we're gonna be, bro. Los tempos.
Los tempos. Damn, el tiempos.
El niños de tempo.
Damn, you see, los niños de tiempo. Yeah, los niños de tempos, dude.
All right, we out this bitch, bro. This It was a good little conversation we had here. We talked about a lot of stuff. A lot of festival shit today. A lot of festival themed shit.
Yeah. Did you want to talk about anything else or cool?
Catch My Flip that's coming out.
Oh, we got an announcement.
Future Trap Flip coming out in the next couple weeks or so. Just catch up. I'm not giving anyone a date.
And
You'll
you
see
gotta
it.
follow you to find out,
Yeah,
bro. You gotta
yeah.
follow you on your social media.
Facts.
Zion Don _ homie.
Other than that, go get pre-sale tickets or mark the date for Segera's show at the Legacy. I believe it's
Is it next Saturday? Is this upcoming Saturday? I believe.
not
Is it
Saturday,
June?
Not tomorrow Saturday, but the
No,
coming.
right. Yeah,
Saturday.
you go. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
June
I don't know.
11th.
I'm not entirely sure. I have it on my phone actually. Let me just. But
Yeah, while you
wanna
look for
tell 'em
yeah,
who
while you
line-
look for
who's on the
that.
lineup?
Well,
know?
I believe
Okay.
I only know
I know
when
who's
I
on
saw
the
was Segera, but the place that's being taken place is at the Legacy Club
Shout out
out in
Miles.
is it Newport?
yeah.
Newport Beach. Yeah, shout out Miles, Hungry Boy. They usually have
Dreamtime.
a section there because this place it's like a nightclub, but then they have like this like outside patio. I'm assuming that's what it is,
Yeah,
right? He's playing at that patio, area. It's been pretty cool to see all these like different DJs, artists go out there every. It's always every Saturday from what I'm seeing. Legacy
Every so
seeing-
often. I don't think it's every Saturday, but every like other Saturday. or
Oh
so.
yeah, okay, yeah, like bi-weekly or monthly, however they do it these days.
Yeah.
We got
Really dope
Segera.
vibes. Yeah.
Segera's gonna be
He's
pulling
gonna
up.
be headlining, dog.
Hell yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be Segera, Martian, Psychedelics,
Martian
and
psychedelics.
Chile Picante, dog.
Oh shit!
Yeah, shout out.
Damn.
Shout out Chile. We went to high school with homegirl. I went to middle school with her too. Also, she was the first ever set we dropped on Lose the Tempo.
Yeah,
out
live
here,
set.
fam. Doing
Mhm.
numbers out here.
Yeah.
So shout out to her. Yeah, maybe we should get her in here sometimes.
Yeah, people like their set.
Yeah, fucked with
People
it.
are liking her set currently.
Yeah, she's out here doing her thing. So yeah, she'll be out there. Martian will be out there. Shout out Martian. Shout out Psychedelic. She'll be out there as well. And then my boy Segera, dog. Should be a very groovy night.
Has he told you what he plans on playing?
I feel like he's gonna go along with that vibe. He's not gonna go
Bet.
too left with it. It'll be his spin on it for sure, but yeah. No, I really like the vibe he's going with lately. Like he's starting to get into his feels and like not like into his feels, but I mean like into like curating his set with shit that he really likes and he feels, but still with like
And keeping it like I know what you're trying to say.
like he's incorporating him into his shit now. And I'm like, yeah, this is a Segera shit.
And I feel like he's doing it in a way to where
it's
he's
palatable for everyone.
Yeah, there you go. He's delivering it because you could put two DJs and give them the same playlist, or even tracks and playlists, but how you deliver them and like how you put them in like placement and sets and shit, definitely goes a long way into like trying to make like the listening experience for anyone that's in attendance like what was the word? Palatable. Yeah.
I'll even go like a step further. Like if you want to like just compare to like how his sound and his stuff has changed. I don't know if the low end bass matrix sets are up anywhere, but his set that he made, all originals, all his shit, right? He DJ'd it and whatnot. And it was good. I liked it. Very aggressive, very him. But then go check out the recent mix he dropped on the Lose the Tempo HQ set with just him. And then compare how he threw in his shit and he put in some other shit. And it really like showed more. And it also gave a bigger impact on his shit, you know? And yeah, there's like a big like development and like I don't know, you could just see it now, especially like when you see him live too.
And before we end this too, just to keep on talking about this topic, I do hear a lot of talks about like I've been hearing a lot of talks on the internet where producers are asking other people that perform, they're asking what's your guys' like take on your guys' playlist? Is the playlist all 100 originals, 100% originals, or is it like this particular number percentage is originals and this particular is like favorites? And I've been seeing the talks where everyone's gravitating to is like people have done the original sets, and people have done like the original sets with like favorites that you want to play, and most people have said that the sets where it's like some originals and some of your favorites is where it hits the most.
Because, like, look, I'm not gonna lie. All the tracks I produce aren't necessarily my favorite songs in the world, you know? I want to play some of my favorite songs in the world too while I'm out DJing. And I want y'all to experience why I got into this shit with my flip on it and shit, you know?
Yeah.
And then it even makes the music I make sound a little bit more impactful because then it's like, damn, I'm putting this shit in. And now you know it's mine. And now you know it's different compared to everything else, you know? So it just gives you even like more staple on that shit, I think. And like, say, like, for your set that you went back to back with Jose on, you guys went through a bunch of different genres, right? But you were able to like fit in your tracks, and because you didn't stay on one genre too much, your tracks were that much impactful. Because I'm like, oh damn, he played 3 tracks in maybe like trap or dubstep or something. One of those tracks were his, and I remember that shit. Rather than his whole set was originals, and I don't remember which was the original that I liked.
Right now at this time, I'm more leaning towards of the set where it's like some originals and some that's not mine. And it's a weird thing to look at right now because 3 years ago, I've always have a goal of mine was to always have like a set
All
where I could play
original.
live where it's all originals. But after doing sets like that and like shows that I've done or sessions that I do, I notice, and then I do gigs where it's like some originals and then some of my favorites where it's not mine. I have noticed different results when I do it live, and I now my latest performances less originals
You got to think about
and
it.
more like shit that I would think would be a great engaging moment for the listening experience at the.
You gotta think about it this
Yeah.
way too. Like you produce, not all your tracks you've produced were meant to be played in one playlist. You know, some
No,
of the
yeah.
tracks I've made, I'm like, damn, this would sound good next to this track, like right after this track or something like that. And I'm just like, what if these all my tracks back to back, they don't make that cohesive flow? And even if I wanted to curate it where the BPMs are all like cohesive and like it's not meant for that, you know. So like I'd rather just dip into catalog here and there.
Yeah, I'll definitely say a couple years ago I was a bit more stubborn on the idea of like no, like I'm trying to make all my shit all originals, but I like the results that I've been seeing with a much more diverse set where it's not all originals for me. Which and I understand like the pride of like yeah, I am an artist, I am playing live. I've seen other artists play all the originals live and that's it. And they probably see from the scale of like pop artists and
You
like
don't
hip
really
hop
see
artists.
that much though with EDM. Like
No,
you
yeah,
don't
exactly.
see
Just in
like
pop and shit. So that I feel like a lot of that idea comes from the stem of like maybe a lot of their idols are like pop or like on a bigger scale, and like they are like so used to seeing performances where it's just the artist playing their own shit. But from a DJ background, like music producers of EDM, a lot of them come from DJ backgrounds. So like for example, like for me, I come from a DJ background before a producing background. So I am much more perceptible to doing a set that's like uh originals, some originals and some favorites. To where maybe a producer that started producing first and then gets into DJing, they're probably like, nah, like I'm gonna do all my shit like all originals. So yeah, I definitely feel like there's just like that I guess mindset when you have like different backgrounds of which one you started first. Because I could see like a producer who got into DJing later be more stubborn on the fact that their set has to be like maybe much more original, like more of their stuff, as opposed to a DJ that gets into production later and they're like, well, I got production, but I'm still trying to like put my sauce into it and like incorporate like my DJ like curation into it. So I'm still gonna play like stuff that's not mine. And uh yeah, I've been seeing talks of it, dude. It seems like that's the move for like performing like in an EDM audience is like play some of your originals, let them know that like, you know, this is you, but uh the result seems to be much more appealing when you diversify your set and it's not just all your originals, no doubt.
yeah, facts. But Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's lose the tempo, fam. Anything you wanted to put out there?
Give us time. Remix sims are still available. 2-3 more weeks. I will be checking out all submissions for the official remix EP. Gonna be distributed everywhere. Set y'all up on royalty payments if you guys get selected as an official remix. Still open. Even after the contest is closed, there will still be available. So if you guys want to just remix it and like get check out like in depth how the production came out for that. Sims are available on my SoundCloud description of the track or my smart link in my social media on my website, huskibase.com. I have a track coming out later this month before the official remix EP for Give Us Time. I still haven't decided which one it's gonna be. It might either be drum and bass or future rhythm, color bass type stuff. So stay updated at Husky Bass. I'll be updating a lot more on social media once I have a much more bigger picture of which track I'm going with. But besides that, not much. Hope you guys are subscribing to the channel. If you're digging the content, give us a thumbs up if you guys like the video and hit the bell alert button and stay notified. Follow us on social media at Lucid Temple for extra clips.
Sir.
That you guys can stay updated when we drop. Follow us, and yeah, I believe Project Z. If you don't see us, snooze, you lose. And if you did, I'm pretty sure we had some great times, or we will. But I guess we'll find out on Project Z. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope y'all have a great week, and we'll see y'all then. Peace.